Hello and a very warm welcome to Bansko Blog and a property special again with our good friends and sponsors, Plus Property. Christian Zarnescu, here we are.
Hi guys.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello everyone. Very good, thank you.
Great. So we are in St David's building and we're doing something a bit different this time. There's lots of apartments that are for sale, usually around about 800 to 900 or so euros per square metre. But because this is Bansko Blog, I said to Christian, I want real insider information where people can pick up a real deal if they're into property. By the way, better put a disclaimer, this is not financial advice or anything like that. It's just, if you're looking for a property, then you might want to continue watching this, because this, I think, is rather special. So, we're going to quickly do a tour of the property, and then we're going to talk about the price. And so hold on for a moment, I'm going to come on to the price, but here it is. This is a one bedroom. It's kind of finished but not furnished in any shape or form. And it's near Guinness, which is, everyone knows, is close to the gondola.
It's here.
Yeah.
It's very close to Skillift, 4 or 5 minutes walk.
Yes, so this is a very important location.
Nice views.
So let's just show people the view. Freddie's on camera today, and we can see it snowing on the reeler, so I would imagine it's going to be snowing on the Pirin behind us. So this is looking north, approximately, and it's a very nice view, actually. Very beautiful. You feel really close to the reeler here, don't you, for some reason?
Yes, this is regular mountains, very beautiful views. In the summer when in the winter when have clear skies, it's really peaceful.
It is nice, actually, very nice. So, okay, so here's a sort of typical, well-proportioned one-bedroom apartment, but we just want to show you through this door. This is a kitchen area here. It's 64 square metres, is that correct? We've got a bathroom here. It's big enough for a one-bedroom. That's fine. The electricity is not connected, so that's why it's a bit dark. And here's the bedroom with a nice balcony. Look at this. Okay. So the interesting bit, let's go through to the other room, is that we have a 64 square metre apartment. And why should you be interested in contacting Christian? And I'll tell you the reason. It is all to do with the money, because this is a property that's going to be put in auction. It was repossessed, I guess, by the bank.
Yes.
And the bank then use a bailiff, if you like, to realise the value in the property. And they use an auction process here in Bulgaria, which doesn't matter where you live in the world, pretty much. You can contact Christian and get in the bidding. Yeah. So, first question, Christian, is if you were interested in buying this property, first off, how much would this go for the first auction?
Well,
what would they ask?
Well, first I should say the prices in Bansko currently are 700 to 750 euros per square meter average for sale.
Right.
And they are units on the market for sale on auction. In this case, there are some apartments left from the developer.
Yes.
And taxes weren't paid, and the government repossessed them, put them up for auction. And they come on the auction at about 550 euros per square meter.
Right.
And then if it's now on showing up, then you can buy it at this price. Basically, you can buy an apartment around 35,000 euros. If more people come on auction, the auctions are from 10% up. Each bet goes up with 10%. So there are 2-3 bets and the prices go up pretty quick, which means you can sell it, you can buy it at around 37,000 euros or 39 if are more people coming. If it's no one is coming, you can buy it between 32 and 35. Depends the building we talk about and depends the size of the property. Currently, a one-bedroom apartment, it's about 45,000 euros.
Normally, in a normal building that's operating.
Yes. And in this case, you can get value by buying under market price 20-30% lower.
Right, okay.
We help owners in the buildings we manage to buy apartments, and also because in this building will be probably more apartments coming, it's another big investors which might put them up for sale. Yeah. So we are interested to, in time, to help people to make money, buy a good value, and also the building to have new owners, then everyone pays the maintenance. We install the full electric. We have power, but we install full electric, and then the value of the properties will go up even more. Location, it's fantastic.
You say they will go up. We have to put a disclaimer. There's no certainty in life on values. Okay, so let's not. Yeah, we have to put that in. Now, the auction process is the important bit. Okay, now to do that, Christian will recommend a lawyer. You'll need to give power of attorney to Christian to put the bid in, and you'll have to define your maximum bid that you're prepared to go up to.
Auction process, basically, if you are interested in this kind of properties on auction or under market properties, please contact us. We will charge a finding fee. We'll discuss individually for each property in part, and also we introduce you to the lawyers. The power of attorney, we prefer to be given to the lawyers. We recommend few owners you can work with, and the lawyers will represent you. Probably all costs are less than 2,000 euros.
Okay.
So you can buy a property which worth around 45,000 euros for about 35,000 euros. So either if you spend this up to 2,000 euros in fees and legal fees, you buy 10,000 euros less than on the market price.
And I know this, by the way, I verified this information last year, so in 2022. We had a property coming up here, and I followed the process very closely, and I knew exactly what it sold for, and, well, it did. It sold to someone who put in a bid, and they got it at a very good price. So that's auctions for you. They don't go necessarily the way you always want them to go, by the way. So it isn't for everyone, this sort of thing.
Yeah, we already bought some apartments on behalf of other owners here.
Yes.
They bought a second or third apartment here, or for some of our friends or ourselves, and we are happy to help. We need to talk individually. The process is you contact us, we tell you what's the price on auction, we give you all the information you need, introduce you to the lawyers, and then the lawyers will advise you on signing power of attorneys for them, and you need to pay a 10% deposit on the price on the auction. The lawyers represent you at the auction, and then if you also can give them a maximum price as much you want to go up, and lawyers have on power of attorney, they can go up to your maximum limit. And then if you need to put 10% deposit, and then if you win, you have 2 weeks after the auction to pay the balance. And then takes about 2-3 months to own the property. The lawyers with the bailiff and with the notaries, they prepare all the documents. And when you buy on auction, you buy like a brand new property with no history, no debts. It's brand new property.
So that's the plus side of an auction, as you know, it's totally clear of any liens or mortgages or any claim on that property. You know that for sure. So that's one good thing. The downside is there's usually something not quite right. And in this particular auction, this building is awaiting electricity generally.
The building has Act 16, which is habitation permit, and has power. We are in talk with Chess now to install individual accounts and electric meters for each apartment, which takes 6, 8 to 9 months probably. Yeah. We start now February, March. Paperwork is 3-4 months, and then full system integration, basically to have electrometers and accounts, it's another 3 to 4 months. So it takes us to September, October, probably, to have full power in your own apartment.
But the good news is that your account with ČEZ, which is the electricity company here in Bulgaria, means that it's a private contract and not commercial. Now, this is really important, isn't it?
That's right. In Bulgaria, like everywhere in Europe, prices went up for electricity. Bulgarian government kept the price for private electricity for private household the same. It's 25 stotinki, which is about 16 euro cents.
Yes.
While for business, it went up to 90 stotinki, which takes you to about 47 euro cents. So the price for business is 3 times higher than the price for private.
Yeah, so that price is per kilowatt.
Just to be clear.
So
this is why you want to have a private electric account rather than a business account. Your bills will be 3 times lower.
Absolutely. Yes. And of course, your annual tax from the municipality is lower if it's a private residence, isn't it? If it's a hotel, you pay more.
Yes. Taxes at the city hall are low anyway. If it's private residence for long-term live, taxes for a one-bedroom apartment, it's 60 to 80 euros per year. If you do rent or you use it for rental purpose, taxes are double, so you pay 160 euros per year. Is still very little.
Yeah,
yes.
So it's still good at the moment, at any rate. So it's an interesting prospect. What do you think? Have you ever bought a property at auction in your country or even in Bulgaria? How did it go? It's just let us know your thoughts on this way of buying property. It's definitely not for everybody, of course, and you need to be in good hands, as you say, power of attorney with a good lawyer, do everything correctly, set the bid price to a level that you can afford, be prepared to pay the 10%, etc., etc., etc. But I think it's really interesting because who doesn't want a bargain in life, eh?
It is, yeah. It's a bargain, and then obviously there are some issues to be sorted within the next 3, 6, 9 months. Yeah. But then 1 year later, you had a good deal, a good financial investment for your money.
Yeah. So there is hopefully yes. So, we have to put that in. So there is a speculative nature of this because the electricity has to come in and make it all habitable. So if you're prepared to hang on, let's say for a year or so, just to be on the conservative side, then you could end up with a real deal. You bought not at 750, 800 euros per square metre. You bought around about 500 and whatever, or maybe even less.
Yes. Well, the big pictures is the prices in Bansko are currently 750, 800 euros per square metre. Build cost, we think now it's 800 to 900 euros per square metre. Yes. So even at normal market price, you buy at build cost, and then if someone wants to buy on auction or it's a property which needs repairs, we also can source property at lower price. They're not perfect, but we are ready to invest in the repairs and upgrades. We are happy to help you, and then you have a margin when you buy. So you buy under market price. If you buy it at market price, it's still a very good deal because you buy at bill cost. Yeah. And we expect, we don't know what will be this or next year, but on medium and long term, we expect the price to go up.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing, just from my, amateur point of view, is that the downside seems limited to me because of the build cost. Yes. So if the build cost is 800, 9, what is it, 850, something like that per square metre, and you're paying around about that, give or take, then how low can they possibly go? Because really this is some of the cheapest property in this part of Europe. And, other parts of Europe, for example, you can't get anything really anywhere close to this sort of price. And yet we're in a ski resort, which is quite incredible because most people don't realise if you go to go to a French ski resort, go on the property sites, and you'll see a one-bedroom apartment, which will be a lot smaller than this. Yes. By the way, just to let you know, really small. The living area would be like a third less space. Yeah. And then you check out the prices and what that's going to cost you. And once you see that, you start to think, I know it's not France, and I know it's not Switzerland, of course it's not. But the disparity is huge, isn't it?
Well, currently, average one-bedroom apartment price is 45,000, 50,000 euros. Yeah. Some premium apartments, they can go up, 60, 65, 100,000, depends, everyone can ask every money, but also you can find sometimes deals around 40, 45,000, or this case of auction, 35,000. Yes. Where you can get a one-bedroom apartment around 45,000 euros.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And that might be really useful if you want to change, maybe you can work remotely, maybe for all the year or part of the year, come here for 3 months, something like that, enjoy the winter, or enjoy the summer, come over the summer. Then you don't have to heat it. So then there are options, aren't there? It's worth thinking about, I would say, anyhow. There's certainly a community of people here. This is what I like. There's so many people now coming and spending more time here, not just a week's holiday. They are here for 3 months or something like that.
That's right. Bansko changed really beautifully last years. Yes. We had a ski resort originally with resort being busy 3 months in the winter, then become busy in the summer, and then last 5, 6 years with the nomads and the remote workers start to be busy through the year. We have Ukrainian buying here, Israelis buying here, sometimes British buying here, Europeans buying a lot of Czechs and Bulgarians buying here. So now it has a feeling of a town. It's not a resort; it's a town in the mountain with a ski resort and a summer resort. It's lovely.
And with every nationality. So
very cosmopolitan.
Yes, indeed. Yes. And I like that aspect. Actually, it's amazing where people come from, all sorts of different countries, and I think that's really nice. Yes. I've just met some Americans actually in the recovery lounge, and they just come over here for a couple of months.
Yeah, we are in a village in Bulgaria. It feels like a town. You go out on streets and you speak English and it's normal.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yes, you do. And you can go to Amigos like we did last night. So if I'm looking a bit rough, that is why. We all know what Step by Step do to you.
Party every night.
Yeah, indeed, whiskey time. So that's all from us. I'd like to thank you for subscribing. No, you didn't. No, you did. Okay, you must hit that subscribe and the notification bell. We have just launched a video for winning 100 lev at a very good restaurant. What is it called? Yesterday.
Voivodata.
There we go.
Yes. which is the Mehana of the kings, I think.
Mehana.
Yeah. Very interesting guys. Bulgarian guys went to England. They work in restaurants business. They come back. They do it properly. Good food. We had a good time yesterday.
We did, and some really interesting touches when you come in. I love the pictures of the famous Bulgarians.
Yes,
right. History.
Yes. Yeah, historical photos. If you are a Bulgarian and you know these people, you feel very patriotic somehow. Yes, yeah. That's right.
But there's a story there, and I love a good story, and this restaurant has it. So check out that. All you have to do is put, as I say, like, subscribe, and put that comment. Yeah, in that video. Comment on this video about auctions and properties and thoughts there. It doesn't matter if they're negative, you can put what you want, we really don't mind, but I'm very interested. Have you ever bought property at auction? And if so, how did it go? And I'd be very interested if someone's actually bought property in auction here in Bulgaria. They may not want to tell you because they've got a bit of a deal, I think. But anyhow, we want to give you the inside information via Christian of Plus Property. BG.com. We got that in. So that's all from us. Thank you for subscribing and commenting, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.